Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I've got another pickups video for you here. Stopped off at a few places today and actually stopped by an EB Games. Didn't really find a whole lot of deals at the EB Games today, although the things I picked up were just super cheap. That's basically why I picked them up. I don't know if these games are any good, and I actually got a duplicate game for two different systems, so we'll have to see how that goes and things like that. So first thing I'll show you here, I picked up for 99 cents is Jumper for the Wii. I know this was a movie, never really saw the movie myself, but again, for 99 cents I wasn't really going to, turn that down. I figured worst comes to worst, I've always got the case or something like that. So it does have the manual in there, and then obviously they put these in these sleeves, but the disc on that is like perfect really, so that's pretty awesome. I think all these discs are perfect. Actually, they may have been resurfaced by them. I'm pretty sure they would do that, but you never know. I also got Jumper for the 360. Now this one here was 20% off, so it says $1.95. I can't remember exactly the amount, so they're 20% off though, so $1.95 for that. Unfortunately, I didn't notice it at the time for some reason, but the case is all cracked up, but I have other cases, so it's not a big deal, and it's complete, but of course they put the game in one of these sleeves. So there's that. This disc is not perfect necessarily, but it's pretty good, and for a couple of dollars I wasn't going to leave that because I didn't have that in my collection, so kind of interesting. I'll have to check it out. If you guys have played these Jumper games, you let me know. I haven't really heard anything about them before, so they might be garbage for all I know. It doesn't really matter to me though. For the couple of dollars that I spent, it's not that big of a deal. And then I also picked up a copy of Dark Sector, which I see all the time out there, for PlayStation 3. Now, this one here is $2.95, but it was 20% off, so I'll figure that out for you later, because I do have the receipt for this that tells me what that is. But again, it's complete, which is awesome. And the disc is pretty decent. It's not too bad at all. There's like one sort of scratch along here, it looks like. I don't know if that's a scratch or actually it's just like some sort of film. I can get that off easily there, so that's not a big deal. And pretty cool. I don't know a whole lot about this title necessarily, but still for less than $2.50 basically I paid for that, so that's pretty awesome. Now moving on, I walked into the Goodwill and it was half price day, so it's a half price day because it's the end of the month. So I picked up a number of different things there. In luck, I didn't think there was going to be very much there because I kind of got there a little bit late because I went to pick up fuses for the resurfacer, and then I went to the EB Games in the mall as well. So I kind of was running a little bit later than usual, and I figured there wouldn't be anything left, but lo and behold there was. The first thing here is Shadow of the Colossus for PlayStation 2. I have this so many times it's fairly unbelievable. This one here is complete, and the disc on it is like pretty much mint, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be an exchange for the one that I have. I can almost guarantee it. So that one there was $2, so a really good deal for Shadow of the Colossus. I know that game's probably like a $10 game still, which is kind of nice, even though there's been the remake on the newer systems. For some reason that PlayStation 2 one still holds some value. And then I picked up a Working Designs title, which is really cool, Sylphie the Lost Planet. And you can see it has that like reflective case kind of thing on it. I do need to put a new case on it. This one here is really like beat up, but it is complete, which is really cool. Even the manual is like reflective material. It's got like a little bit of warping there, but I can probably flatten that out. And the disc itself is in pretty decent shape. So it's on a CD, because you can tell by that blue backing type of thing, but still pretty cool nonetheless. This one here again was $2, which I think is a pretty killer deal if you ask me. Moving on, there's a few more items in that store actually. For the DS, I got a copy of Speed Racer, the video game, and this one here is also complete. The manual's in behind there, so there it is, and there's the cartridge or whatever you like to call it. And for that one there, I paid $2.50, which I think is a pretty good deal for a DS title. And then also I picked up Pokemon Dash, and this one here for some reason was marked for $3, so I got that for $1.50, which is really awesome. There it is there as well, so pretty cool. And this one here unfortunately is missing its manual, but still nonetheless that's pretty awesome right there. For $1.50 I'm not going to turn that down, definitely. Then also in the store, as I was on my way out, I actually checked out stuff behind the counter. I wasn't really expecting to find much. They have a bunch of PlayStation 2s that are like priced for, you know, $25 kind of thing, and even though it's half price day, I don't have the room for PlayStation 2s anymore. But I did find this here, which is a DS Lite, a blue one, which is the original color I had for my Nintendo DS Lite, so that's pretty wicked right there. And for that I paid $10. I have no idea if this works because it doesn't have any power right now. I'm assuming probably the battery's dead, because usually these things would at least give you a little bit of life to them. So I'll have to check that out and see if it works or not. For $10 I thought I would you know, kind of risk it or whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News.
And then moving on, I also picked up 2 games from Thrift, and these were both $5. The first one here is Mini Ninjas, and it's complete as well. And the disc on this one, I believe, was fairly decent. It's not too bad. It's, you know, I've seen better days, that's for sure. But I heard really good things about this title, and I couldn't recall or not if I had this in my collection, which is becoming a increasingly like problematic thing for me. Even if I do, though, it's definitely worth the $5 that I picked it up for. So it's pretty awesome right there. And then the final one that I picked up from Thrift today is Pokemon Battle Revolution. And again, this was, like I said, this was $5, and I've got some Nintendo Club points in here, so I'm just gonna take that out. But it is complete and in really decent shape. And the disc, well, it's not perfect, but you know, it should probably play, I think. And if it doesn't, I have the means now, so not a big deal. Like I said, $5 for Pokemon Battle Revolution. That's pretty cool right there. The case needs a swapping though, but I do have extra cases and things like that for these games and things like that, so I should be perfectly fine with that. That was everything that I picked up today, so I thought it was a pretty good haul. I don't know what you guys think about that. You let me know. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Feel free to comment down below, thumbs up this video, and I will see you all later.